We remember the governor of the state, Simfubara, is at the moment still suspended. An act a lot of people describe as unlawful coming from the president who swore to protect the letters and the principles of the Constitution. But then, the tension flared in Rivers State on Friday as hundreds of women staged the dramatic walkout from the Renewed Hope Initiative Empowerment Program organized by the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Nnewi Tinubu. The event, which was billed to feature the presentation of empowerment items to 500 women in the state, turned chaotic when the wife of the solo administrator, Mrs. Theresa Ebers, was invited to speak on behalf of the First Lady. The moment her name was announced, the atmosphere shifted. Chants erupted from the audience. We want Valerie Simfubara or Remi Tinubu to address us, not the wife of an impostor. We want Sim. Eyewitness says the women were visibly angered that Senator Remi Tinubu failed to show up after they were reportedly informed she would attend in person. Even more upsetting for them was the exclusion of the Rivers State First Lady, Lady Valerie Fubara, from the official lineup. We are told the First Lady of Nigeria will be here. If not her, then the wife of her governor, Lady Valerie Simfubara, should speak to us, not someone representing someone who doesn't represent us. One of the women fumed as she joined the protest walkout. Despite efforts by the organizers to calm the situation, the crowd of women insisted on their demands and eventually exited the venue en masse. Some of the women said the protest is seen as a direct rejection of the political appointee structure in Rivers State and a strong show of support for the suspended governor Fubara. In an interview, one of the women, Ebeye Favor, recounted what happened at the event, saying it was a demonstration of their support and love for suspended governor and rejection of the declaration of state of emergency by President Bola. Political observers said the incident reflects growing tension over the legitimacy of certain figures aligned with recent federal intervention in the state. As at the time of filing this report, neither Senator Remi Tinubu nor her media office had issued a statement in response to the dramatic development. All right, that is what played out in Rivers State. Rivers women visibly were angry and loudly registered it nationally. And it's coming from different quarters. Wiki insisted that it was a politically motivated walkout. And of course, some other people, especially the women, believe, no, we don't know this stranger. We cannot accept a representative of someone who is not representing us. We don't know you, Theresa Ebers. We want our Valerie Simfubara as our First Lady. And of course, they had their T-shirts with the picture of the First Lady of Nigeria and the First Lady of a River State inscripted on the T-shirt. So who is this Ebers? We don't know where she's coming from. She shouldn't be here. She's not, this gathering is for Rivers women and she's not from Rivers. So what is she doing here? Some people believe it's an insult to the person of, not just the First Lady, but to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, because believably, when you insult someone's wife, you've insulted them indirectly. I'll start with an APC representative here. In Rivers State, the president was said to have been insulted. Do you concur, Honorable Kenneth?
Well, I will tell you that all these things are mixed up of our democracy. We need to actually gear up to enhance an efficient democracy in this country. In the sense that...
you don't have efficiency democracy under APC?
No, what I'm trying to say is that all hands, everybody, even me and you, have to really understand that we have to put things in place.
That means things are not in place at the moment.
Well, people are really doing things that is not that is abated.
Who are these people?
People in parentheses.
I don't understand.
So what I'm trying to say is that what they did was what the Rivers women did was a very big insult.
Oh, really?
Because they would have actually calmed down
and do what
and aggregate what actually has really happened by seeing the representative of the wife of the president in a very good mood.
So they're not supposed to register their grievances?
No, even if they will, but not with that vehemence. because it's a kind of embarrassment, a great embarrassment on the whole.
It's a form of protest.
Yes, but
and they are not in tandem with the
yes, even if they would do it, they would do it with much decorum.
How would they have done it?
They have representative in there. They would have stood up, one person should have stood up and make a little remark, and then the program will progress.
So what's the sense of making a remark if the person you do not want to speak to you still speaks to you?
No, they will make a remark and that thing will be noted. That's what they should do. Instead of, walking out of the woman. It's a big insult.
Do you think it's politically motivated? Engineered it?
Well, I don't think. They're just making out what they feel in their mind. Nobody, I think, is not politically motivated.
Do you think that their feeling they expressed was right?
Well, all this thing depends on individual.
I'm asking you as an individual, Kenneth. Do you think the feeling was right?
Well, I can't say I'm not in their mind. I can't say what is another person's mind.
You have just condemned the way they stage their workout. After you were not in their mind when you condemned it. So I am not asking you, that anger they kind of expressed, do you feel that the anger is rightly placed? We are talking about the way they expressed it now, but do you think that the cause of their anger is right?
Well, everybody has his own...
I didn't say, do you think everybody? Do you, Kenneth, think that the source of their anger was right?
It's not supposed to be so.
So they're not supposed to be
because the thing has been there. There's emergency rule there. They should actually respect.
Was the emergency rule right?
Whether it's rule or whether it's right or wrong, it is now placed there. They should actually obey whatever is in there.
So if something is wrong,
it's not wrong. It's not wrong, because if it's wrong, it shouldn't be there. It's not wrong. The thing is that the thing has been there. They should actually calm down for things to, instead of raising more hammer.
Okay, Mr. President was right to have declared state of emergency. That's what they're saying.
What I'm trying to make you understand is a democracy. And you can see that what was actually playing out in River State was something to calm or when things out.
You are not answering the question.
I'm answering what you're saying.
I say yes or no.
I can't say yes or no. It's not proper to say yes or no.
Okay.
I have to trace my point.
Okay, so you can be political right?
Not political right.
Okay, so was President right to have declared state of emergency?
He has already did it. But whether it's right or whether it's wrong, it is now there. They should actually obey whatever has been placed as an order or things that should be done there.
Okay.
Even if they want to actually play or show their grievances, they will actually call one person to actually tell the woman what they have in mind. It's even better that they'll tell the woman that, so that the woman will have at the back of his mind, when he gets back to the husband, she will tell the husband what these women, say.
Okay, so you feel that protest is not right?
No, the way they protested was so anguish about that.
So if
it was so volatile that could even raise more mayhem in that hall.
I'm sure they didn't fight anyone. They just walked out on their own feet that they used to walk in. So that is, you're saying that even if something is wrong, as far as it's been done, it should be allowed to be. So if Soludo is not doing well, why is APC campaigning against it?
It is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that what is right or wrong, but I say that for the fact that state of emergency has been declared in River State.
Therefore, it should be celebrated.
No! I said that they should show their grievances, but in a more orderly way, not in a roused way.